Fourth time, okay. So, the last video got stopped by an ad. Bi-weekly videos, as long as he's here. He comes over like every other week. Lost the video because it was too long. Talking about Ruby's Quest Undertow. We're doing a theory thing. It's gonna be stupid. We're just gonna be arguing all day. We're debating.
Because we have no idea how the demo of Ruby's Quest ends.
Actually, only this guy has seen it at all. I only know what he's told me.
And shown him.
You showed me pictures.
I've shown you one part of the game. I showed you the nurse and the electric electric.
Barely.
You know the room with the box.
I don't think I was paying attention.
You know the one with the dead person on the floor that's not really dead?
Oh, the head.
No.
No.
Wrong room.
Oh, well, fuck.
The dark room with
Shut up. I wasn't paying attention to half the things you showed me.
The one with the...
I was just waiting for you to show me Tom. I was waiting for you to show me Tom Kitty, because he's cool. He's cool. He's cool. Shush.
Even though he's half the time, I believe, cocky.
Yeah, so basically, what we're trying to figure out is Red. We're trying to figure out why always Daisy's mom has always sound in every room of her house.
Because that's what it says in the text. It doesn't actually explain that.
Yeah, we don't know what that means. We're trying to figure out what it means when Ruby woke up in a box.
With 3 buttons in it.
Yeah.
And only one of them opens.
Yeah. In the basement, it was just like a basement, he says, but there was a box down there that was open.
Same type of box, but
yeah.
One button, I believe, is the light, and one button is the door, and why is there a light in the box, though? I believe it's a light. I know each button does something, but it doesn't kill your character.
I'm just being funny right now, guys. Don't worry. Oh, shit. He has the stick! No! He's gonna take my channel, guys. Oh. If we can't get to 2 whole likes, I'm gonna die!
Let's get to the theory.
Eventually. I don't know. First I have to sell out.
First you have to be crazy.
I have to sell out a bit. So, guys, if we can hit 10 likes, I might make a video tomorrow or something. I don't know. We'll do more theories. If we get 10 whole likes.
And not dumb theories. No.
Oh no, they'll still be really stupid. But we'll do a bit more research.
We'll do a bit more research than this theory.
We'll still have bi-weekly videos, but theory videos would probably only come out like bi-monthly.
Every 2 months.
Yeah. Because we only get to see each other about a day and a half every other week. So we'd have to do more research and things. Now, I was showing this guy Salad Fingers. It's a great show. Watch it if you haven't.
It's morbid.
Watch game theories on it if you haven't. Because, my God, they're really good. They go into things like PTSD and... Oh, it's cool. I love it.
Some of the theories get disproved.
Shush. We aren't going to talk about the Santa's Nest theory.
Also, Frisk is not dead. Ooh,
When was that a thing?
Game theory made it.
I don't think
it's either that or Treesicle.
I don't think either of those were. I think it was the Santa's Nest theory.
I know there's a theory where it says Frisk is dead.
Oh wait, yeah.
Which channel did that?
I mean that's just about everyone nowadays. I mean that's circulated around a lot. I don't.
Frisk is not dead.
Yeah, the idea was Kara. The idea was basically she was trying to die, and failed.
And then a buttercups and died.
Well, yeah, that was later on, but that was to help the monsters.
Yeah. But that was hers and as it was planned. If you Okay,
But then
let's
Azrael
not
couldn't.
spo-
Azrael
let's-
couldn't kill.
Let's not spoil Undertale for those who haven't played it.
Yeah. Who hasn't seen Undertale by now?
Well, actually, surprisingly, a lot of people.
How?
Amy hasn't.
Oh my fuck. Okay, and we want to die now. I want to.
None of our teachers have seen it, and I'm pretty sure none of our other classmates besides Shelby would have seen it. Or Richard,
Dwayne.
besides him. The ones besides him and Ethan. Okay?
Actually, I don't think Ethan has.
Ethan just said he did something. I don't know, I was playing it on television.
Can I have my stick back?
Can we start the video?
Yes, if you give me my stick. I have the power! Okay, now. Starting the video. My phone's being unplugged. I'm at 14%. This is gonna be dumb. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay, let's go. So, first thing we should go over. What do you think?
Well,
Maybe the monsters. The monsters is something we kind of have an idea on.
yeah, that's actually kind of one that makes the most sense because it makes sense that Red would have made the monsters.
Yeah, the problem is we don't know why.
Or if it was Filbert.
Yeah.
I believe that's his name.
Filbert might have done it, but it's likely it's Red.
Yeah,
and we
because-
even know by his data he is evil. Now, there's...
And his colleague is an evil anthropomorphic squirrel that chops his hand off because he thinks his hand got corrupted.
Yeah. Now...
And he thinks he's 049.
Yeah. Now, there's something that is kind of dumb, but might explain why Red always smiles. We might get into that later. Don't know. It's really dumb, but it's a possibility. Don't know if this guy remembers that one.
Yeah, the projection thing.
Yeah, it's weird. We'll get into that later. Maybe next week or whatever.
I'm not recording video next week.
Shush. Next video, I meant. You know what I mean. We probably won't. Anyway, so Red, we think he made the monster. We're not sure why. It might be to make himself a perfected monster. He might be wanting to make an army. He's working. He seems to be getting better and better. Ruby and Tom seemed to actually turn out well. Ruby only changes when in a state of shock.
And only has the third eye open.
Yeah.
So do not hate this video. And do not hate it for stupid reasons.
Please. And then there's Tom, and he's so cute. He lost an eye, and he has another pair of tiny arms.
He has T-Rex arms.
But he's completely sane, and he's not really deformed.
Oh yeah, and he's your ally, who I guess
Yeah, he's a good guy. He show affection.
This way he turns out to be he turns out to be the final boss of the right?
No.
Because there are battles in it.
No.
No, wait a minute.
Tom is not evil.
Well, it's only a demo, though. We don't know if he is or not. Because, reminder, Red's a temporary ally and he is evil. He really does not like this.
Eventually, I'm gonna look at this in slow-mo. Because that looks like it'd be fun.
Okay, let's get back to the theory.
Okay. What do you have to say on the Red is the monster maker thing?
Well, it makes a lot of sense because, well, first, he's a villain.
Do you have anything that you would say that possibly could be against such a thought, other than Filbert?
Well, also, no, because...
Guys, don't worry. This isn't a glitch. This is my stick.
Okay, if he wasn't the one who turned them into monsters, why would he be the only one not? Why would he and a Ram Extra be not the monster?
So
that's the thing. I still believe the guy in the glass thing might be Filbert, but then there'd also be the question, why did the door lock when you enter Red's room? When the brown guy goes off the screen.
Yeah, we tried to figure that one out. And anybody in the comments who wants to help or anything, that would be greatly appreciated. We love anything you guys have to say.
It's not racist if it's furries.
Yeah, we're furries.
And we're covering a very furry video game.
It's a very horror game.
And surprisingly is good for a horror game.
Yeah, honestly, like, I love furries. I'm a furry. But honestly, most furry games, I have to admit, in my opinion, are trash.
I've only seen 3 good ones.
Like, because I don't care much for visual novels. I don't know what the second one he's talking about is, unless it's changed.
Changed is, like...
Well, y'all shut up. This is a theory video. We have to do this right.
Wait, I do it right. Okay.
We are idiots. Don't worry. So basically, let's go to Daisy. Should we?
Well,
this one is a bit harder. This one we're still kind of debating.
This one?
We only really had one thing, and it was kind of obvious, I feel. So, Red could be Daisy's dad. This is hard, but...
Because this, I'll say why it makes sense and why it doesn't make sense. Why it makes sense is because, well, why else would she be... why else would she be in
with
the
him
room
in the... Yeah.
Only in Red's room, behind the glass, if only Red had access to that.
And also, why would there be no father figure in her flashbacks? Never do we see her father. Even in the pictures, it's only her and her mother.
Her mother looks kind of happy. I mean, she's old.
But at the same time, there's always sound in every room of the house. Get into that later. We don't really have a theory for that yet. We're trying to figure that one out.
And we don't even... It doesn't
Last night, this guy was doing, like, half an hour of equations and shit that he hasn't decided to talk to me about yet because he's a dick.
Oh, I was just putting the puzzle pieces together. That's also why...
Which ones?
The whole Daisy, Red, Ruby, stuff like that. But the reason why it makes 0 sense is because, well, besides their species, one's a fox and one's a golden retriever.
Yeah.
But...
It's hard to say.
Wait, I forgot. I made it last night. I was puzzling last night.
You passed out while you were doing this. I can't blame you for forgetting. But yeah, the main one is the species. But I had a bit of a rebuke to that in the sense of the mother is the golden retriever. Now, I know, yes, there is, like, animals that crossbreeding where it gives a different animal. Like, horses and donkeys give mules. Yeah. But the thing is, it's not perfect. Like, a lot of times, it can be a fail with that. It could die. Also,
dogs and foxes can't actually breed.
Well, we have to think about this, though, also. This is a different world. Very much more high-tech than ours, which is proved by, at the very... Yeah, I was going to say, at the very least, proof of that is the element table is completely filled. But... And yes, I am shaking. I am shaking because I'm insane. I'm kind of stressed because this guy has like a full hour more of rethought process than I do. Because at some point I blacked out.
Oh, I failed. I failed at that though.
Okay. This guy's also seen the actual thing.
Yeah, and I still don't get it.
So, anyways, is there anything more you want to go on with the possibility of Red being the father? It's unlikely, but it could be there. I don't know. Like, it's very far-fetched.
So, even if it was, her fur would still be tinted a bit brownish than gold.
Possible.
Because Red is a red fox.
Now, we don't have any good real leads against or to this, but there is this slight possibility the mother could be the nurse. We don't know because she's
the nurse who can't tell what species she is.
yeah, she's completely disfigured and things, but she's golden with some like a golden brown, which could be caused by the golden gray fur of her mother being mixed with the blood of her wounds, turning the fur. But again, it's something we can't really prove.
Well, what also could be a guess as, well, the mother is too old to actually be working at all.
Maybe.
She's
yeah.
almost to her actual death. That's how.
But think
old
about
she
this.
is in that.
What if she was turned into a monster, or even an amalgamation?
Come on, well,
It's stupid!
hey, yeah, that's true.
Stupid theory time!
But that would make sense to the nurse that you see on the floor in front of the power box and being all, her sprite being all weird looking and stuff.
Yeah, ruined.
Yeah, it's like you've seen the sprite of the nurse. I know you have.
A bit.
Yeah, it's very, you can't tell what animal she is anymore. Well, supposed to.
Now, let's...
They do tell. The interesting part about the game, though, they say everyone as a person. Like, when it talks about, it's like, this dead person, there's like a dead person.
Well, here's the thing. To our knowledge, everyone in that world is anthropomorphic. So, yeah, they would be people.
But we have no actual knowledge of what happened before that happened, because
Yeah, there was a slight theory that was quickly debunked between us. Basically, maybe there was humans that tried to make anthropomorphic animals and ruined themselves.
But the game only is in one area.
Yeah, we debunked that theory quick though.
But we don't know if there is any human traces in other parts of the world, though, because you only see that one part of that world.
Now let's get to the bad theory. Red might not be real. This is hard, but there's not much going towards this either. But the thought is basically...
None of these have much going towards them.
Yeah, really. But the thought is basically, Red is always smiling. Even when he is in the saddest hurt, he has this smile, ear to ear. In fact, it even goes off his face into his fur a bit.
Well, it's a regular smile on the actual model, but he has a small smile when you first meet him when he's hurt.
Wait, when he's hurt, does the smile get bigger?
No, it's just like a small smile at first, but his alias is the man that always smiles or something like that.
Yeah, which
is kind of weird because...
Why would he always smile? Especially if he's making these abominations.
And it shows that the only thing it even shows that not everyone else always smiles. He's the only one that always smiles.
Yes, but at the same time, there's one thing we have to take into consideration against this, which I'm just realizing. It's a horror game. A constant smile, even through pain, is very creepy, don't you think? Especially in a world like that. If he's always smiling, that would just add to the horror factor.
Yeah, but it's also character design, too.
Yeah.
He has a weird character design to him.
It's hard to think.
A normal
like,
looking guy.
because I've never seen any of it, and he's only seen some.
I showed him who Red is.
Yeah, and we only have the demo to base anything off of. It's really hard for us to say anything.
But this is just a theory.
A game theory.
It is a game.
I really like game theory, guys. Okay, game theory, don't kill me, please. Please.
Don't copyright us either, but It is technically a game theory, a horror game theory, but
That's just a theory. A furry theory. Thanks for fursuiting.
but actually,
That's so bad.
this game is kind of unique of how it controls too, because it's like fusing an actual RPG with a horror game. But the story just leaves so many plot holes.
Oh shit, we haven't gone into really the Ruby theory yet. Okay, so when Ruby wakes up in the box, it's gray and white, you said?
The grayish white.
Yeah,
H.
and there's 3 buttons. Now, what I almost see this as is almost maybe a futuristic holding box for the dead.
Futuristic coffin.
Yeah, and basically, we know we have this theory, maybe they become monsters at or after the point of death. Because almost all of them are mangled. The only ones that aren't really are Tom, that we know for a fact are monsters.
And Daisy.
Well, no, Daisy after transformation.
That's
She's
after transformation. I mean,
well, that's when she becomes a monster, though.
Yeah, but that's the cutscene. But it's only her bottom half that actually it looks torn, though.
Well, no, her face.
Her face gets torn afterwards.
Still.
I honestly thought it was amalgamating off her head. Don't blame me, it looked like her face was amalgamated off her head.
No. But yeah, so basically how Daisy happened, she looked physically scared when you see her, and her shirt is badly bloody. We can make an assumption this blood could come from a wound that would kill her to become a monster. With Tom, he ate the mercury fish. Mercury, if you don't know, is highly poisonous. So you have to get the cure. Well, the problem here is he shouldn't survive.
Yeah,
really.
But if you get the wrong cure, which
he dies.
That's another theory, because that one makes a lot more sense than this one.
Basically, what we think with Tom, so I'm gonna take this from you real quick. So, basically, he becomes a monster. We know this. But what we're thinking is basically that the idea of Red is he gives you this antidote possibility, and if you give it to Tom, then hey, he's cured. But what this would actually be is what would turn him to a monster. The mercury proceeds to kill him shortly after, and he transforms. This is a simple theory that we have. Why there would be multiple options is possibly to make it seem more accurate, more real.
But
now, what do you have to say about this?
That actually makes a lot of sense, because after you cure him, you have to fight Daisy, but you don't see Tom for a few more time.
Yeah.
A little more time. Like, even
which would give him time to die from poisoning.
And get revived when Ruby's in Daisy's memory.
Yeah.
Well, technically mind.
Yeah.
How would she have a mind?
It's strange. Sure. Well, basically what I think is it's possibly a pulling from the soul itself. We kind of had to talk about this. Basically, do the monsters in Ruby's Quest have souls? I have to say yes. And I thought about this not too long ago. There's a very easy way to say very confidently, yes, they have ghosts.
Yeah. Well, we only know Stitches has a ghost. That's the only one that we know has a ghost.
So, if that one monster has a ghost, it's safe to say that the others have souls. Is it not?
Yeah, but thing is, with Stitches, he's more... When you meet Stitches, he's more love-struck and laid back.
Yeah.
But when you go into the mind, when you go into Daisy's mind, she kind of she probably gives a big hint somewhere in her mind. I've only seen up to a little bit of Days' mind, but there could be a hint there of how this all started.
Maybe.
Like,
yeah, we aren't qualified for this. We don't do this much.
except those theories actually seem smart.
Arguable.
Well,
The red one,
theory is.
the monster theory, maybe. But see, here's the thing. If we want to really do this, we have to sit down and we have to watch all of what's out for Ruby's Quest.
I'm in progress of doing that.
We have to watch it together too. And then we have to analyze and reanalyze.
Which means I might be spoiling him every single time we watch it.
If I watch through the entire thing, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but we will have to do the full, and we'll have to watch the entire game together.
Well, the entire demo.
Yeah.
And we'll have to analyze, reanalyze, close examination.
The game.
We might get back to this in like 6 months or something. I don't know.
It's not that long of a demo. Well, it is. It's like right now, there's like 10, 9, or 8, or 7, or 6 parts out from Risk Grim.
So, like, episodes?
Episodes.
How long would they each be?
45 minutes or so.
Holy shit.
This is actually a longer demo than a regular demo, but
so
we don't know how long the game is going to be. It might be broken up into several chapters, being like 15.
Very possible.
Well, 50 hours.
Yeah, it's very possible. Now, what we're probably going to end up having to do, we'll probably write things down even. It's terrifying. We're never going to fully script a video. It's not going to happen.
But okay, I do think I have a theory about, why Stitches is there.
Why?
Because, with the decapitation thing, it's actually not that. If he was skinned, he would wind up eventually looking like that in his monster form. But when he's talking to you, he keeps saying he's forgetful and he doesn't know his face. So what happens if he forgot he was there? Well, forgot why he needed to do there and got killed somehow.
Where? Wait.
And where you meet him.
Oh, shit.
Where it has a sink with a brown liquid it has a sink with brown goo and a bit of fur stuck in it. And then a vial of brown liquid. So
nothing I feel can really be said yet about that.
So what
we'd have to watch it together and do a close examination to find things through that, I feel.
This game, there's only like 3 gameplay videos I've actually seen without words with it. Like, from the actual creators, but it's a longer demo than that. The last gameplay video ends up on, like, Reddit, something with Reddit, I think. I haven't actually watched a full gameplay video.
Okay.
It's, like, tests and gameplay videos.
Okay.
But why would there only be 3, if it's a longer demo? That.
Maybe because it'd be a very long game.
Well, I know there's a lot more demo than what the creators have shown, because there's a lot more videos than that.
Yeah.
A lot more parts to the game.
No, I will say this quickly. I will likely end up getting myself a copy of the in-game periodic table, because that'll be something quite useful, I feel.
Oh. Well, only if... Well, hold on. Let me see for a second.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
I can't show the computer in video, like what it will show if you're showing a video or anything.
Okay, then turn around to face. I'm not.
Well, I can show your face though, like your reaction and shit.
I'm not gonna show a video. I'm just going. Oh, I'm gonna show the actual. Your computer is super slow.
Not really. It just has to start up. Once it starts up, it's pretty quick.
Well, I was going to show the periodic table if I can find it.
That's in the game.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
But it has a couple materials by the ones on the last main periodic table. The last part of it has a couple before it. Has a couple elements that's not known to man.
So
before.
now tell me this. So you were saying it's a full periodic table.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, is the entire page filled with elements?
I think so. Well, the entire main page is, well, nowadays the